What's going on, guys? It's Paint Monster 22 here, and I'm back. It's Padres franchise here on the channel, as the Padres are going to be taking on the Washington Nationals, and this team has not changed that much over the years. They do have Mr. Albert Pujols, and it was very weird how he got there. Angels traded him to Washington, and then the Angels ended up trading for Ryan Howard, so they got rid of one old first baseman to get another one. But anyway, you see the series recap right there, and you can see Padres doing quite well. And as you can see there, Nationals getting their lineup set here for this game. And it's Span, Escobar, Harper, Ramos, Pujols, Zimmerman, Joyce, Rendon, and Mr. Strasburg. And on the mound for us, Aaron Sanchez, who is a beast. Look at the total strikeouts. Just look at the stats. Stats are amazing. 2-2 record, not so much, but a 2.91 ERA, 5 starts, 34 innings, 28 hits allowed, 8 walks, 34 strikeouts. And Sanchez finishes up his warm-up pitches. And Denard Span comes up to the plate, 250, as Sanchez is going to get ready to deliver the first pitch here in this fine afternoon in San Diego. And it's a little chopper, and just Grandal picks it up, fires over to first base to Juan Francisco. And as you can see, the Padres, pitching-wise, have done quite well. Fielding percentage is not good, but all the other stats looking very nice as Bryce Harper's up 0-2 count. Aaron Sanchez gets him to hit a ground ball to the second baseman. Brad Miller fires on first. And that ends the first inning here as Ron Renicky has his lineup set up. Cabrera, Miller, Medica, Francisco, Grandal, the struggling Justin Upton, Will Venable, Gyorko, and Sanchez. And on the mound, one of the most dangerous pitchers out there in baseball, Steven Strasburg. He has 44 strikeouts, 2-1, 113 ERA. Doing very well this season, so he finishes up his warm-up pitches. Ramos fires down to second. And after the Cabrera, the Baby Gazelle starts things off here as he takes the first pitch for strike one. Strasburg, what he does? Well, he throws heat. That's something that the Padres are going to have to get used to today. Trying to time up those fastballs very well and make sure that they're prepared for his changeup and curveball. As the second pitch from Strasburg is a line drive, but it's hit right to Yunel Escobar, sadly. And it's a 1-2 count on Tommy Medica here as Strasburg is able to get Miller out. And Medica, comebacker to Strasburg, fields it, gets it to first. And that is the end of the first inning. As Albert Pujols is up, the very dangerous Albert Pujols, even at his age. He's got a 3-0 count as Sanchez walks him 4 straight pitches. As Albert, he still has that intimidation factor here in 2016, as it's an 0-2 count to the Z-Pack. Fouls that pitch off, so staying alive, still 0-2. Sanchez still in control, and he fires a fastball high in the zone that Zimmerman takes for strike 3. And we fast forward 2-0 count. Juan Francisco, bottom of the second. Curveball hung in a little bit as Francisco just takes that one right back up the middle as the Padres have their first hit of the ball game. As Francisco over there, very happy. Juan Francisco, that's what we like to see, as Yasmani Grandal, most consistent player in the team, as he gets brushed back by a Strasburg curveball low in the dirt. And it's 2-1 now. He went 2-0 to Francisco. And now he's at 2-1 to Grandal as Strasburg kicks and delivers. And it's right over the center of the plate. Francisco seems that will get down, and it does, off the wall. Francisco rounds third. Second, as Grandal rounds first, heads into second, sliding. And it's a double with nobody out. But there are 2 outs. 2-1 count to Gyorko. The Padres were not able to drive anything in with the previous 2 hitters. As Gyorko down the line in right field. That one's going to rattle up into that little corner there. As Gyorko delivers a clutch 2-out double opposite way. As the Padres take the lead 2-0 as we're here in the top of the 3rd inning. with 2 down as Denard Span up the middle, base hit as the Nationals get their first hit of the ball game, courtesy of Mr. Denard Span. And now it's Escobar, the 1-1 count as he hits a high fly ball and a right. Upton looking to make the great catch, but cannot do it. So now it's 1-2 on the veteran shortstop, now part of these Washington Nationals, as Sanchez fires it as it gets by Juan Francisco at first. Span will stay at second. Escobar's on first. And 2 men on, 2 out. Full count on Bryce Harper. Runners go as Harper hits this one perfectly past Everett Cabrera. And a run scores. And it's 2-1. Washington has cut the deficit in half. And now it's a 2-2 count on Wilson Ramos. Runners at the corners. And a very nice fastball, 95, inside part of the plate. Sets down Ramos. And now we're in the top of the 4th here. Full count on Matt Joyce as Sanchez strikes him out high heat. And that's going to end the top of the 4th inning. Sanchez has done very well besides his little hiccup in the 3rd. And now it's Escobar here. It's a 3-0 count on him. As Sanchez, he gets strike 1 there. High 97 mile per hour fastball. But he's not out of the woods yet. He still has 2 more strikes to make, at least, to get him out. But can he set him down here with this 3-1 pitch? And he's just going to foul that one off right there. So Sanchez has come all the way back from 3-0 to get it to a full count as he looks to put Escobar away. And it's a ground ball to Brad Miller, and he gets it to Francisco. As Sanchez does a very nice job, a very young pitcher. He has his struggles, but for the most part, he's a very good pitcher. As now it's Bryce Harper back up again, as Sanchez tells him to sit down, grab some pine. And now there are 2 down. Wilson Ramos up. 0-2 count. And Sanchez says, I'll direct you to the bench. Ends the inning with back-to-back strikeouts. Brad Miller up here. Leading things off as Strasburg throws him a high pitch there as Miller deposits that one in a right field. A lead-off single for Brad Miller as Tommy Medica up a 2-2 count. And Strasburg with a beautiful curveball. But Medica somehow, someway has the patience to lay off of it. Runs the count full 3-2. And he takes this one into right field, and it's going to get down for a base hit. Runners at first and second now with nobody out. And Juan Francisco, the big basher in the on-deck circle, has a chance to deliver here. As that's going to be it for Strasburg, as the manager has seen enough from him. Strasburg did very well, though, all things told. Only allowed 2 runs, but gets into the early jam here, as he's going to be taken out of the ball game. And their reliever, Craig Stammen, who has a ERA in the very high 7s there. But trusting him to get him out of the same, but gets it to a 3-1 count, and Francisco lays off a very close pitch. And now it's bases loaded for the Padres. It's their time to strike. Yasmani Grandal up 0-2 count. And he's going to hit a line drive past. Escobar can't get it. And it's a RBI single for Mr. Grandal. Really one of the most consistent players on the team, as I said. And after a Will Venable RBI fielder's choice, Jed Gyorko takes us to right off the top of the wall. Karam's far away from Harper. Span has to go get it. 2-run score. And Jed Gyorko on third with a triple. 6-1 here in the 7th inning. 1-0 count. The Z-Pack delivers, and for some reason the game made me dive with the right fielder. And Zimmerman rounds second. He's going to head into third base, and they're going to call that a triple. So Nationals now have a very prime opportunity to get some runs as Matt Joyce high fly ball in a center field. And this one's going to be corralled out there. Throw in the home, but it's cut off by Cabrera. No chance of getting Zimmerman on that one. And Matt Belisle comes in. No earned runs in 7 2/3 innings. He's done a very good job as he's gotten 2 quick outs here in the 7th inning. Tommy Medica up. And a line drive caught out there by Rendon. So Escobar up in the 8th inning. He tries and lays down a bunt. Vincent over to field. It fires on a first. And he got him. Escobar tries to fool the Padres defense on a little 2-out bunt. But Vincent's not fooled. 6-2. Bottom of the 8th inning. Juan Francisco up. And he's going to chase the high fastball. He sits down. Justin Upton up here in the bottom of the 8th inning. 0-1 pitch as high fly ball in the center field. This one's going back, but Span settles under it. And we head on to the top of the 9th inning. Nick Vincent still in there facing Bryce Harper. Harper ground ball to Everett Cabrera as Cabrera gets it to first base. And Cabrera, shaky fielder, manages to get the ball over there. For the first out, it's the 2-2 count now. Wilson Ramos. Vincent getting tired. It doesn't matter. He's going to get another ground ball hit to Cabrera. As Cabrera does his job, Francisco does his as well. 2 down now. Here in the 9th inning. As Albert Pujols, the last hope for the Nationals. The 1-1 pitch from Vincent is a soft ground ball. Vincent fields it, picks it up, fires to first. As the Padres get the 6-2 win here over Washington. Jed Gyorko's your player of the game. And with that said, this has been another episode of Padres Franchise. I'll see you guys later.